So after 2 years of my dad's demise, I finally have the courage to create this video. Now, I often say, I wish my dad was still alive. I wish. It's so sad. So some days back, I was reflecting on my relationship with my father. By the way, my dad died at 100 years old. 100 years old. So I was reflecting on our relationship. I discovered that we were not really close. So this is what I would tell to fathers and intending fathers. Learn to actually bond with your kids. Learn to, get close to your kids. Get close to your boy child, not just the girl child. So while I was reflecting, I was shedding tears. I I I was moody, and I remember on the 22nd of February, I was in a club where I was shooting, and I got a call that my dad just kicked the bucket instead of jumping it. I I I continued with what I was doing. I did not really feel sad until even after the bear, I did not feel sad. Then months back, I used to be a very stubborn boy. When I got to 18, 19 years about, it's as if my sense started coming together. Now, my dad will always tell me to buy him his favorite drink, get him. I once got me a word clock that whenever I travel to the village, he will always bless me, pray for me, and thank me for the word clock I got for him. I Whenever I remember about my father, I thank God the fact that um, I once got him that wall clock, and I made him happy while he was alive. But then it's so sad that now that I can actually make him more happy or more happier, and I do not have what it takes to, or rather, it's not here for me to actually make him more happier. So that's why I tell you, number one, fathers should actually get close to their boy child, and then if your parents are still alive, do not take them for granted. If your parents are still alive, do not take them for granted. I wish my dad was still here. I wish I have someone that can actually call me on the phone to get him that beer and granuts, beer and bread. I wish I have someone that will call me, tell me to send him money, tell me to, buy him what I used to buy him when I come back for Christmas. I like I said, I used to be a very stubborn boy, but at age 18, 19 years about, I became so close with my dad that I travel from Port Harcourt to the village. I take his clothes to the river and I wash it. And after 2 days, I journey my way back to Port Harcourt. That was how close we became. But guess what? I was feeling sad and worried. I wished I really wished I was sensible enough to do this in earlier, because it made my father very happy. And whenever he sees me, I used to be the most stubborn. But then somehow I became one of the favorite kids because of this I used to do. So yes, I am making this video just to as a means of telling father figures to learn how to get close to the boy child. Um, Learn how to get close to their children, and then telling people that still have parents, if your parents are still alive, you do not know what you have. You do not know what you have. Cherish them with all you've got. I bet you. Cherish them with all you've got. I bet you. I don't know. I I, I wish my dad was still alive. I wish he was still alive. Maybe I would have treated him better from my teenage stage. I would have gotten him that his best drink. Maybe I would have changed his work clock. Maybe you don't know what you have. If your parents are still alive, you do not know what you have. I wish my dad was still alive. I wish my dad was still alive. kindly click on the subscription button to subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to turn on the post notification, so whenever I post a video, you'll be the first to see it. But guess what? I have, if you're a lover of cars, a lover of millions and billions, I have content, I have short, I have luxury content, the elite content on my short. You can actually check them out. Thank you for subscribing. God bless you.